You're right on life in the Philippines, love, change, nation, and God, and one nation under rule, one love. Hello, my friends. This is BobbieD coming to you live from Tangshan, Philippines. I'm having an awesome time in the Philippines today. Hope you are as well. Baby. From today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to continue with our conversation from yesterday. Attack against Asian women in the place. Attack, man. Yeah, attack Asian women in the Philippines. Yeah, what a joy. Such a joy to come back to you, my friends. And the devil said, those here for the first time, if you would please, click on that subscribe button and the bell notification icon so you continue receiving fresh, new Philippine videos, motivational videos, and worldwide videos. Now, when you talk about women and when you are talking about China, Lord have mercy, they don't know how to treat women, okay? And the problem is, China is one of the leading economies in the world. Yeah, I think the number three about number three. USA is number one. Japan's number two. And you know, it's a problem, man. No, excuse me. China's number two. Japan's number three. It's a problem, man. When you have a leader in the world, and how they show you better than they can throw you. How they treat their women, it is unfathomable. It is unconscionable. You know, for a leading country, although it may be they are dictatorial country, they're authoritarian country, but they're leaders. And so when the world sees the women and how they're treated in China, that does not present a good look for China. I don't think that's the look they want to have if they're going to continue to be a leader. I don't think that's the look that other countries want to see coming from China. All of the African nations that are doing business with China. I don't think that that's the look they want to see coming from the people that they giving money to and in their country. I don't think so, you know? So let me tell you, we talked about it extensively yesterday. As I was going to an appointment, I had my handheld. I didn't have the video. I got a video for today, just a small snippet. I was able to put it down, and we're gonna look at that real quick. But I just want to tell you, man, women are a gift to men, not only in the United States of America, in China, Russia, Ukraine, wherever the world people are. Women are a gift. James Brown said, "It wouldn't be nothing. There's a man world, but it wouldn't be nothing but without a woman or a girl." You know what I'm saying? And I believe that. Godfather, excuse me. Yes. Godfather did a lot of bad things as he got older in his life. But in his younger days, James Brown laid it down. Okay. He laid it down. He laid down a lot of things that appropriate and pertinent on how people should live in this world. Men, women, boys, and girls. Okay. So today, as you notice, I have a new background, doing a virtual background. I got some kinks in it. I got to work out, but it's coming along okay. So you can't see the back. Lisa D is not here today, ladies and gentlemen. Lisa D is gone. Guess who's in town today? Mama Bernardo is in town today. Yeah, she came back, y'all. She loves spending time with me, Lisa D. I don't know what it is, man. She came in last night, and she came in like a storm. And then she talked herself out so much, Lisa D. We were watching TV, right? And she went to sleep on the sofa, and she had her legs all cocked up. She was back like this, and everybody, only thing we could hear was, Lisa D, what is that? That's your mom. You know what it is. So we're always happy to have Mama Bernardo with us today. These guys, she took her out, you know, every time she comes, you got to hit the road. They got, you know, that mother-daughter stuff, you know what I'm saying? We also have one of our nephews here, Clarence, with us. He went with them. So I'm going to bring this to you while they're gone, because sometimes when Mama is here, I can't do nothing, because they be getting in my way. You know, I'll be like, excuse me, I'm trying to do a video, and they go walk right in front of me. So I had to wait till they go. So that's why I'm running late today. But back to the subject, attack against women. Here's our Here's our thumbnail for the day. No hocus pocus, just thumbnail for the day. Let's go it, man. We won't be long. I know y'all. I came late. I know y'all ready to go. BobbieD, why you had to come this late, man? I'm going to my bed, man. I gotta go work, man. I know, man. I know. And if you can't catch it now, go get your Z's. When you get up, you get time tomorrow. You get on your job. You go lunch hour. Hit the replay. Okay, man. Good. Let's go. Thumbnail. Where you at? Thumbnail. I know I put you in there. Now come on and play with me. Okay, we go. Thumbnail for the day. Attack, man. You see that right there? See a man on the upper left-hand corner? It's about 4 of them grabbing this one woman, and they're beating the stuffing out of her. And it's not a pleasant situation. They was just sitting down, eating their dinner like everybody else, and one gentleman proceeded to molest one woman that was sitting. She wasn't even facing him. Her back was toward this guy. And he comes over and he slaps her on the back, and then he hits her, slaps in the face, and it was on like then. She had to defend herself. She got up, said, "What are you doing? I'm going to let you do that to me." Yeah. And so I got that for you today. I got the video, a little small piece of it. I couldn't get it all. But just give me 1 minute, man. I got to get this on up. I have a monitor system now, and I got to get it set up so that if I miss something on here, I'll see it on the monitor. Okay, you with me? Okay, give me a minute. Okay, at least Dee's not here. She sets this up for me, but she is out with mom, and you know how she do with her mother. When she's spending time with mom, don't get in her way. Okay, that's how I learned that, man. I learned that not to get in her way when she's with her family, and she respects me when I'm with mine as well. So that's how we look after each other. Okay, I got my monitoring system up now, and I'm good to go. Okay, so let's look at this. The hocus pocus, just focus for the day. This just one simple focus. That's it. Attack, man. Yeah, that's our focus for today. A continuation of yesterday's topic, attack. You know, what would possess these men to attack these women so brutally? You know, so violently. You know, so violently. You know. These are tiny women. If you don't know anything about Chinese women are tiny, man. They're not big as your hand. He's about 70, 80 pounds. You know, guys like twice that amount of size, high in their weight, and the height as well. And they took it upon themselves to attack this small, defenseless woman. They beat her to a pulp, as we will see when I show you the video in a few minutes. Okay, they beat this woman to a pulp. Not only did they beat this woman, this Chinese woman, to a pulp, ladies and gentlemen, they beat her so she hasn't for them, just sent the table eating their dinner. And one guy just started attacking one of their friends, and the other ladies tried to rush to her defense to help her. You know, that's what friends are for. They help each other. And when the friends tried to help their friend that was being attacked, they got attacked by this guy's friends. You know, I know that Asia in general has issues with women. And I'll name some of the countries I know for a fact. Japan, okay? They treat women like dirt, okay? Let's see, Japan, Thailand, okay? Thailand, Japan. In most of these Asian countries, with the exception of, Philippines, a little bit in there. But more, they're better than most of these other countries. It's better than China, like that. They treat women like they're pieces of, nothing. Dust, trash. They talk to them any kind of way. When they get ready to beat them, they beat the stuffing out of them. I'm looking at my monitor, y'all, make sure I'm coming in and crave with no fuzziness. I got my monitor shows me that I got a little bit of fuzziness on the sides of me, and that's what I'm going to be working on it before if I use the screen again, I'm gonna not get the kinks out of that, okay? Because it's getting on my nerve. I don't like that fuzziness. Anyway, let's finish this up. So we're gonna look at the video today, okay? And I'm gonna show you exactly what happened. And I have two presentations for you today, but I won't show you. I'll just show you what we'll talk about the next one tomorrow. So I don't want to keep it too long. I got it already, That's how I do, man. I was ready. Let's look at this one real quick. I'm gonna show you the video. I got the video, and then we'll come back and talk about it, okay? All right, give me a minute to set it up. On this video, ladies and gentlemen, you're gonna see the women in the Chinese restaurant in China, okay? And then you're going to see there was a group of guys sitting right in front of them, or excuse me, yeah, that in back of them rather. And the guys got through with their meal. They were on their way out, right? So one of the guys in the group, it's like maybe a group of 5 guys, maybe 5 or 6, or maybe more than that. I think it was 9 total. 9 guys got in the fight. One of the guys slaps the woman at the table on her back. And she turns around and says, what was that? What are you doing? And then he slapped her because she said something to him. And after that, the lady got up and said, why this? And, it was on like Donkey Kong after that. He beat the stuffing out of that woman. Not only did he beat the woman, his friends got in on the action. One of his friends, and you'll see in the video, took a chair, a table chair, that sits at the table for people to eating. He picked it up above his head, He did like this. He didn't do like that. No girded time to throw. He did a manly above your head type throw. And he hit one of her friends with the table. Okay. Little women, all these little women and these big men stomped them. And then lastly, the first woman they attacked, they beat her so bad, man. Then they took her body here and they dragged her out into the streets by her hair. You think I'm playing with you? I'm gonna show you, man. I can show you better than I can throw you. I got the video. I got the video, man. I have the video. Okay. And so it is horrendous. So those of you that screamish about violence, I would suggest that you turn away, look away. Okay. Come back after it's over. It's not about a minute. I don't want to show the whole full sequence. I showed a small snippet, because it's too vile for me. First time I saw this, I was like, what? I felt so bad, man. I wanted to cry for those men, man. This hurt me so bad. I don't want to see nobody get beat down like that. That's the first time I've ever seen anybody get beat down like that, a woman rather, ever like that, on TV at that. This is a shame. And America needs to make a statement about this. They talked about the Rohingya, the Muslims that the Chinese are holding in the concentration camps. What about how they treat their women? Huh? America, Mr. Biden, why aren't you saying something about that? Huh? I know you saw it. If you didn't see it, Mr. Biden, your aides saw it. Why ain't somebody saying nothing about that? Huh? You talk about China taking over Hong Kong, China taking over Taiwan. What about how they treat their women? That is a civil rights, human rights issue. And America needs to address that. Okay? Don't have no mercy on China. I don't know. China is a very, very formidable foe to us. They have a very good military, but we got one too. Nobody looking for a fight. I'm not looking for a fight with China. And I hope China's not looking for a fight with America. But America is the epitome of democracy. America is the epitome of what the world sees as an ideal country. And America needs to make a statement that we do not condone the brutality that y'all did to these women. And furthermore, we condemn that in the highest terms. That is what America is all. That's the America I grew up in. That's what I knew. That's what the America that I know as a kid and a grown man, that's where the war used to be. Now, what it is now, I'm still trying to figure it out, just like you are. From day to day, America keeps changing, especially the last 4 years. Before this year, America was like, what? What? Yeah. And the whole world is looking at us like, that's America? Yeah. Look at what we have become. But if you want to know the whole truth about the story, ladies and gentlemen, America has never stood up to its values. America has never stood up to its Constitution. America has never been the land of the free, the home of the brave. You know why? Because America, United States of a doggone America, they treated African Americans, people with this melanin in their skin, like you and some of me, and some of y'all and some of me, some of us, they treated us like second-class citizens. We had no rights, but the ones they wanted to let us have. And they did that for years, all in the name of freedom, all in the name of democratic principles. And we were denied every right. And then until the 60s, we couldn't even vote. Yeah, I know some of y'all don't even know that. Y'all thought that you were born to vote. No, with that right. Now, if you was melanin in your skin like I am, you were not born with the right to vote. Yeah, we just got that right, and see, and they trying to get away with the Civil Rights Act. Okay, the right to vote, the Voting Rights Act. Excuse me. They're trying to get away with the Voting Rights Act that people like John Lewis rushed and almost died for, got beat, his skull crashed in. You know, he bled and suffered for that, for us to have the right to vote. So remember, I'm saying this history stuff because some of y'all don't know. You just don't know, and you should know. Some of y'all 45, 50 years and you don't know nothing. All you know is when I'm gonna get paid. All you know is when I'm gonna get laid. You know, all you know is when I'm gonna eat. You know, all you know when I'm gonna sleep. That's it. That's all. Those four. That's all you care about. But let me tell you something, my brothers and my sisters. You need to open up your eyes and open up your ears. There's more to life than just eating, sleeping, getting laid, and getting paid. Okay? Are you with me? I know y'all don't like me because I tell you the truth. Y'all go to people like them, people that they just got off the station. They kicked them out of the people that kicked them out of the film. Y'all go to that guy and give him all your money because he tell you what y'all want to hear. I know. When it comes to me, I can't get a peso because I'm telling you right. Come on, man. Listen, look, learn, and live well. You don't listen, you don't look, you don't learn, you're going to live bad. You think you're riding high today? You're going to be shot down in a minute because you don't have your eyes open. You don't have your ears open, and you will be deceived by the wolf in sheep clothing. Open up your eyes and see the real deal, baby. Yeah, everything I tell you may not sound good. It may hurt your feelings, okay? But it's gonna be right, tight, long, and strong. That's the way I was raised, and that's the way I roll. I'm not no wolf in sheep clothing. What you see is what you get. And if you can't take me, that's your problem, buddy. Step it, keep it moving, okay? Because I'm not gonna play no game with you. I bring it right, tight, long, and strong. Let's go. I got a video right here. Let me set this video up real quick and we out, man. I know y'all got to go to bed. I know y'all sleeping up. Y'all better get ready to go to sleep. While you got that. Okay, man. Hey, I got 1 minute. Can you move me? Okay. Look, I got a video right here. Set this up real quick. This video is we got this young lady, she's eating. And we got some crazy guys just get up, Chinese restaurant, they're in China, right? Happened about around June 10th. And they gets up, they go out, and they started with this lady for no reason. That show you this video is typical. It's not atypical. It is typical of how the men in China treat women in general. They think they're nothing. And this video represents their thinking about the women in that country. When I get back after this view, I'm gonna tell you what I think about China, and I'm gonna tell you, if you ask me, will I ever go to China? I want to answer that question for you. All right, let's go. I got this real quick. I'll be right back with you. Okay, real quick. Maceo, roll the tape, man. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you see the man approaching the woman. He touches her back. She pushes him away, and rightfully so. He then continues to assault her. He slaps her, and then he begins the full frontal assault. Her friends try to assist, and the guy's friends attempt, and then you see a chair, and they took it outside, and she dragged her outside by the hair, and began beating and stomping on this woman, defenseless poor woman. Thudded by the head. Her friend got hit, thrown back, hit her head, and it is a tragedy that this happened, and the world needs to stand up to China about how they're treating their women. It is wrong, it cannot be justified, and the world needs to make known that this will not be tolerated. Poor, defenseless women, beaten to a pulp. Why did this happen? How did this happen? For what reason? I'm going to answer these questions. No reason at all. Because the people in China think nothing of women. And that's how they do. If that's how they do in public, this is a public venue. If that's how they do in public, can you imagine what they do behind closed doors? Can you imagine what they do in the house to these women? And we have OFWs that are in China. And can you imagine the possible abuse they could be going through, but they too scared to say anything because they want the money? Yeah. If I was president of this country, I would never allow any of my people to go to China with the brutality of my women. Go to China. The brutality they showed on these women. Come on, man. This is atrocious, and it needs to be addressed. Human rights countries, human rights organizations need to get on this and don't hide from this. This is typical of what they do. China is on my list of no-go countries. I went to Hong Kong, China once in my life, and me and my lovely wife, 2017. She had a great time. I had a halfway decent time because they didn't treat me right. You know why they didn't treat me right? This right here. Very beautiful chocolate right there. I was like, beautiful chocolate skin. They didn't appreciate me. Yeah. And so my mama told me, you don't go where somebody don't want you. Don't go where you're not wanted. You know what I'm saying? I will never go back to China. They will never get another dollar of my Monte. Okay. And furthermore, if they have any products that I need to purchase, when I turn the product over and see made in China, I'm gonna put it back on the shelf. I don't care. I go someplace and find something. I'll find an inferior product versus giving them my money. That's how they treat women. They don't need my money. I don't need their product. Okay. Women are God's gift to men. I was raised to respect every woman. Okay. I don't hit women. I've never hit a woman. I don't want to hit women. And when I see somebody trying to hit one, I'm gonna stop them. I'm gonna do everything I can. Say, look here, man, don't do it. You know, I'm gonna say something. And the problem is the people in that restaurant didn't even get up to help. They moved out. Did you see what they did? They moving tables to get out the way. No, it is wrong. It is wrong. It is wrong. Those of you that have Chinese friends, you need to ask them, is this how y'all live? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I had one Chinese friend. I never saw this out of that guy and his wife and his children. He was treating them perfect. So apparently it's not all Chinese to do this. It's just some of them. But one is more than enough. Okay. This is a public incident in a public venue, and it needs to be addressed to the maximum degree. China addressing everything else but the right things. They're addressing all the wrong things, but this is the right thing. They're letting it slide. When you see some people, when you see a country, a nation, and people let this kind of violence slide, that means they approve it. When they let it slide, they become a complicit to the act of what was done. They're part of the problem. The government condones that. I read a report this morning that said that the young men were taken to the precinct. It didn't say anything about them locked up. It didn't say anything about getting no time. It just said they were taken to the precinct for questioning. That's it. Okay. They're not going to do nothing to those guys because that's accepted. That's the acceptable way in treating women in that vile country. And I'm sorry, y'all. I still got, I could, even though the film is gone, it's still in my mind, going over and over, seeing how that man damaged that woman. And you see at the end of this broadcast, in the video, how that woman was on a stretcher, all bandaged up, blood popping everywhere from her face and body. Who could do such a thing? I'm gonna answer that question for you. Chinamen. Chinamen. Huh? You just pray to just get them China men. You just pray, don't like China people. Yeah, that's not it. I just told you I have a friend in USA, China man. We got along fine, no problem. I'm against the actions of these people that did this. Okay? I'm against the violence. I'm against the brutality. Then it doesn't have to be that way. He had no business putting his hand on a small, tiny, defenseless Chinese woman. None whatsoever. Okay, so that tells me that he don't care about what society say. And then that tells me that society saying, go ahead, let they rooting for them to do it. Yeah. She was in the Chinese mentality, she was asking for it when she got up to her to defend herself. She was asking for the beatdown. Who does that? I'm gonna answer that question again. Chinaman, Chinese. Okay. I'm not xenophobic, although it may seem that way. I am not xenophobic. I believe in treating people the way they treat you. And I believe in respect for each and every individual, regardless of their gender, regardless of their color, regardless of their sexual preference. You could be gay, you could be straight. I don't care, man. As long as you ain't putting your hands on me and trying to make me go your gay way or whatever, I'm all right with you. You know, you do your thing. Whatever you do in your home, that's your business. Okay? Don't try to get me in it, and we're gonna be good. I'm gonna be your buddy. We're gonna be good. You treat me right, I treat you right. That's it. I'm not for the violence against women. Women have been some of the best people in my. I was raised by a godly mother. You hear me? Female gender. And then I was raised by a godly grandmother, and both of them were praying mothers. They prayed for me, and they taught me right. Don't touch a woman. Don't beat them. Be right, do right, walk right, talk right, and God will bless you. Those are the teachings I got. And so when I see stuff like this, I get a little perturbed on the inside. And then my perturbedness shows up on the outside. And I have to let you know how I feel about it. Never let wrong go without making a statement. Okay? Never let wrong go without calling it out for being what it is. Wrong. Okay? That's all I got, man. I just want to finish that up. It was a little bit left over from yesterday, but that's how I roll. Okay? I got the detailed video on it, and I wanted to show you. Okay, that's it, man. Let's go ride the train and find out who's out there today. Oh, let me show you. Tomorrow, we'll have Markel on the show. And Markel got some special stuff we're gonna talk to us about. And I'm gonna have Markel coming around 9:15, something like that. I'm gonna come in around 8:30. I'm gonna run this is what I'm gonna run around 8:30 tomorrow in the morning, Filipino time. We're gonna talk about this right here. Powerless. I'm gonna tell you how some women feel powerless. Not only women, but how some men feel powerless as they engage in relationships. Yeah, you didn't know that, did you? Some of y'all know what I'm talking about because you feel powerless right now, and you have felt powerless at some time in some point in time in your relationship, and you didn't know how to behave. And when you don't know how to behave, when you feel powerless, guess what? You will defeat yourself. You will engage in self-sabotaging behavior because you can't deal with the lack of power in your life. We're going to talk about these three things and we out tomorrow, okay? We're going to talk about identify your strengths and skills, practice creative visualization. These are the way you gain your power back. These are the ways you stop getting stomped on, okay? Mentally, emotionally, physically, socially. These are the ways to get your healing back and regain your power in your relationship. A lot of relationships have what? Power struggles. And usually the one that's more dominant comes out on the top. And the one that's less dominant or feels a little bit powerless, they're the ones that's on the bottom. And they wind up being manipulated. Anyway, I got long. That's tomorrow. That's tomorrow. And then after I get through with this tomorrow, Markel gonna come right behind me and blow you out. It's a veteran stuff, okay? He gonna lay it down too, okay? You with me, G? Let's go. We gotta find out who's rubbing up, tubbing up, bumped up enough to be the first. I know, man, y'all ready to go to bed. Do I need to ride the train? We're gonna ride the train real quick. People get ready, but this train is coming. All right, okay, let's do it right. People get ready for the train coming. Don't need no ticket. You just got on board. All you need is love. Who? Say it again. Say sweet, sweet love. Don't need no ticket. You just got on board. Get on board. Y'all ready to ride the train, BobbieD? Lead D one nation, not one love. You ready? When I say toot toot, you say all aboard. Toot toot. Toot toot. When I say all aboard, you say toot toot. All aboard. All aboard. All aboard. Let's ride that train. Y'all ready, man? Hey, y'all see my nice piano in the back right there? Set piano right there. Isn't it beautiful, man? Look at that big old sofa I got. See that big old sofa? Yeah. And I got that beautiful window, bay view window right there. Hold on. Right right there. Y'all see that big bay window I got? Man, isn't that nice? And look at those like those lights up there, man. Ain't that something? Those lights. Beautiful, man. Y'all like my new place? I just tell the damn. I might not do that tomorrow, but I told y'all thought I was playing with y'all, didn't I? Told y'all I was gonna have a green screen. Didn't I tell you that? You think I'm playing with you, man? I don't play, man. If I tell you I'm gonna do something, the only way it's gonna stop me from doing it is something called to stop me, or I decided that it was not right for the time, something like that, something crazy, something come to stop me from doing it, prevent me. If other than that, I'm gonna do it, baby. That's how my mind is programmed to get things done. All right, let's go. Roger and Bobby one day. We gotta find out who I'm talking about. I forgot what I was saying. We gotta find out who's tough enough, rough enough, buff up enough to be the first man in the place, man. I ain't playing with y'all. Let's go. Who that say they gonna beat them? Say, let's go. I ain't playing with y'all. Okay, messed up here. Hold up, y'all. Okay, it's back. All right, who we got? I'm gonna ride this train today with me, and I'm gonna be out. I ain't gonna be long. Let's go. What's up, Markel in the house? Markel in the house. Hey, Markel in the house, y'all. Markel's TV, the podcast. I need y'all to check him out, especially if you're a veteran. Markel will give you some very, very good veterans information. And he will keep you straight on the new things that are coming. Markel's going to be on the show tomorrow. I need you to check him out. He's going to be around 8:30, 8:45, 9 o'clock. Anyway, he'll be here tomorrow when I get to him. I'm going to try to be at 8:30. So Markel should be about maybe 9:15, something like that. And then he'll come right after me, okay? And we'll get this thing on. We'll get it popping for you. Thank you so much, Markel, for being a part of the show. Tomorrow is Veterans Day. Hey, last time, I want to apologize to get in Markel. How y'all let me get my days mixed up, man? I got my days mixed up. The day Markel was supposed to be on that show, I thought it was a Friday. It was a Saturday. Y'all just, DD said, what's wrong? I said, I don't know. You know what's happening? I get caught up in a whole lot of stuff, and I don't keep track of the days sometimes. That's because, when I was in the United States, I kept track of every day. You know why? My most important day for me, payday, baby. I lived, I worked, I breathed for payday. I want the money. I didn't get nothing. I did my best on my job, but that wasn't me. That was just a way to get money. We all need a money to live, right? So my job wasn't me. I don't identify with my job like some of you. Yeah. Some of you black man, you brown man, you identify with your job. You are your job in your mind. That's why you're all messed up right now. Your job is not you. You are separate from your job. What happens if you get laid off? If you get laid off, then you ain't gonna feel like nothing, are you? Because your job, you identified and associated yourself with your job. So your job became bigger than your life. And so that's what happened. When a lot of people get laid off, they get depressed, and then they want to take it out and take themselves out this way. Don't do it. Disassociate yourself from your job when you off away from that job. And that's a lot of people don't do. When they get home, the job's still on the mind, and they're still on the job, in their mind. Not me. I never looked at it like that. When I worked on these companies, it was just a way to make money to pay I had a family to feed, baby. So it was just a way to work. I knew my role enough. I knew what I wanted to be in life. I knew I wanted to go in life. And it wasn't on somebody's job, but I did it for a long time. You know why? I had no choice. Now I got a choice. I choose where I want to do, where I want to do, where I want to do, who I want to do, and where I want to go. Can't nobody stop me but the Most High God and myself. That's it. Let's go. Thank you so much, Markel, showing up there. Roger, who we got? John, what's up, John? Thomas in the house. Big John. What's up, man? You good? So good to see you. So good to see you. What's up, Big John? He said, good morning, Bobby. What's up? Good morning to you, John. So good to see John. John is a very honorable man. And I have a lot of very, very honorable people on the show. But I like John because he tells you straight. He's a smart man. He's got his finances in shape, intact. He got his principles intact. He loves the Lord, and he stands up for what's right. It's the people like that makes me feel good on it. Like Markel and Rain Man, Murphy, all these guys come on here, Monroe, they make me feel good because I'm doing something right. When I see people like that have high principles and moral values, that makes me feel good. Thank you so much, John, for showing up today. And you take care. And you know what, man? I love it, but I got you hit the two spot, man. Big John, you hit the two spot. JT, you hit the two spot. Hey, man. Number two, just won't do. You do just fine. Let's go right here. We got Michael Coffee. Need some. He said, BobbieD, hello. Magang down some umaga hapon gabi kumusta ka in Cebu, Philippines. That's right. Hey, man, we're doing good in Cebu, man. It's a blessing to be in the land of the living, 6 feet above ground, not 6 feet below. And God has been good to us, man. And I look forward to every day doing my thing with the Lord. Okay, man. So good to see you. So good to see you. Ryan Chang, who we got? Michael, he said, BobbieD, hello. I'll be doing my nurse missions in the Hong Kong towns, Wan Chai. Okay, Wan Chai Causeway Bay. I know exactly where that is, Michael. I know exactly. That's when we went to Hong Kong. We were staying not too far from that. Why we stayed in Wan Chai. Wan Chai is a nice area. It's clean and it's a high traffic area. A lot of traffic out there. They have a train system out there, subway. And we stayed in there and we walked all over Wan Chai, man. And wherever we could, we got tired of walking, we would take the train. So we went to Wan Chai and that big causeway. A causeway guys is up like a big bridge and it's above the traffic. So people walk above it and be crossing the streets, but it's a huge one in Wan Chai. So we remember that, man, and it's near a ocean too. That's where it's called Causeway Bridge. But I love that part of Hong Kong, but the people part, I could have leave that behind. You said we're going to Causeway Bay and the Central District areas. Okay, that's where we were staying out, man. We had a great time as far as viewing the thing. We went to Disney World in Hong Kong. Yeah, they got a Disney World there. That's the first time Lisa D wanted to go to Disney World so bad. I had to take her. We took a lot of pictures. I might bring some of the pictures tomorrow. But we had a great time, man. We had a great time the sightseeing part. At least D had the best time. Me, not so much. The people, you know me, man. I'm like this. Treat me right. If you treat me right, man, you got no problem with me. But when you treat me wrong, I feel you doing me wrong, gonna be some problemo, man. And I'm not gonna be feeling too good about it. And when I don't feel too good about something, guess what? You gonna know it, mister. Let's right here, everybody. Michael Carr, he's BobbieD. Hi. I'll let you know what's going on over there. Okay, man, do that. When I come back from doing my nurse mission in Hong Kong, China. Okay, man, Mike, I want to see some pictures. I want you to send me an email, have me some attachments with some pictures, stuff you're doing. Because when you get back, man, I want to show the people that this is what you do to help people in this world. And that's what he's doing, guys. You think people are paying him to do that? Huh? No, he's not getting one peso. In fact, he's paying his money to go help others. Okay. How much more caring and sharing can you get? He's paying for his trip. He's paying for everything it takes for him to get there and back home because that's the kind of guy he is. He thinks about others. Okay. And he wants to help others. How much better would this world be if we had more people in the world like Michael Coffee? Need some coffee. I'm gonna tell everybody who we got. Michael, he said, hello, you have some USA expats working and living in Wan Chai and Cosmo. Yeah, that's a nice, if you guys want to go to Hong Kong, I don't see why you want to go there anymore. It's not the Hong Kong me and Lisa D went to. The Hong Kong me and Lisa D went to in 2017 was free. And they were free from the control of the mainland. Now, this Hong Kong is mainland controlled, you know? And if you say something wrong about the government out there, if you go out there and say, well, I don't like Jinping, they're gonna put the handcuffs on you. So what you say, sir? I didn't say nothing. Oh no, I heard what you said. Give me your hand. They're gonna take you downtown so fast. So you can't say nothing bad about the government. You can't write nothing about the government. They closed down so many TV stations and newspapers out there. It ain't funny. So that's not the Hong Kong I'm used to that we went to. And I won't go to China or Hong Kong. I won't go that way no more. Okay. And they holding people out there against their will. In Russia, they're doing the same. They got the basketball, Brittany out there in basketball, the NBA player, female. She's held in Russia, and they do stuff like that. So places that are communistic and authoritarian and dictatorial, I'm gonna stay away from. I'm not gonna be going there, them kind of places, because when they get mad at the USA, the first thing they're gonna do is hold somebody that's got a USA passport, and you could be doing no wrong, but they will hold you and keep you until they feel like letting you go. So from now on, you won't see BobbieD going to any authoritarian countries like Hong Kong and mainland China, Russia, any place got a dictator, or authoritarian government. I will not be there, bro. Let's go. I don't care what they say. Let's go. We got Michael. He said, BobbieD, hello. Hong Kong, China just opened up their borders for USA foreigner tourists on May. Yeah, they won't see me. They won't see me. So y'all don't realize there's so many people getting out of Hong Kong. You know that? Did you know that? Since the Beijing crackdown and made these new laws in there, they're leaving them by the droves. You know where they're going? They're going to Britain, Great Britain. That's where most of them are headed right now. Then they're trying to get out there left and right. So the only people left in Hong Kong will be Beijing people, because they shipping them from Beijing to Hong Kong to hold it down. Let's go ride train by releasing One Nation. We got Michael. He said, BobbieD, they needed me to do a nurse mission there for 2 months, but I can only do 1 month there. Got to go after. Okay, I can understand. Hey, whatever time you can give them, Mike, they would certainly appreciate it, man. And I appreciate you for being so gracious about your time and sharing your skills with others, because you have a very, very gifted skill. You do have to learn how to deal with people, and you have to learn how to deal with people craziness. Because I don't know about y'all, whenever you go to the doctor and you got to take a shot, people act crazy. Mike got to deal with all that, you know. And then Mike has to deal with these people that are terminally ill, which makes it even harder. You know, all he can do is give them their food, give them their medicine, hold their hand, and say something positive to them. Because tomorrow they may be gone. He deals with the terminally ill in the hospital center. Let's go, Ryan Train by releasing One Nation on the group of love. We got Markel in the house. Markel. He said, on the screen, you go in the general setting, go to background and use the fade scale to take out the choppy or fuzzy screen. Also, the lights or outdoor light effect. Yeah, I'm near the window, so that might be affecting it. And I might have too much light. That could be affecting it as well. But I'm gonna adjust that, and hopefully I'll get rid of that little bit of fuzziness a little bit. I know one thing. When I move up, watch this. See right there? The fuzziness is gone. I don't know why that's out. But if I come back, watch. Okay, come right back. So all I gotta do is stay in your face like this, and we good, right? But yeah, man, thanks, Mark. I'm gonna check those settings out. If I do this again, I may not do this because it's a lot of setting up. You actually have to have you can't see it behind me, but I actually have a green cloth. It's called a green screen cloth that I had to buy online. It's not that much, just a few pesos. And then I got there's something to hold it. I have it draped over it. So all you see is the green screen effect. It projects the picture that I chose. It puts on that green screen. You don't see this back. All you see is what I want you to see. That's it. Right behind me is our kitchen area, in my living room, etc. But you can't see that because it's hiding all of that. Let's go, Ryan Train BobbieD. Who we got? Michael Carter. He said, Markel, hi. Congrats on being number one. God bless you, man. God bless you, sir. Keep the faith from the Nurse Frank. Thank you so much, Nurse Frank. Ryan Train BobbieD. That's it. All right, man. It's been real. But we got to go. I got to go. This BobbieD. And these out there with a mama doing a thing. Y'all take care. Hold on, let me get this right. Make sure I got it right here. Give me 1 minute. I'll see you on tomorrow. On the backside of tomorrow, we're gonna have markets. Tomorrow's Veterans Day. And I'm trying to be at 8:30. Markel will probably be about 8:45, 9 o'clock, something like that. And we're gonna run it. Okay? We're gonna run it. I'm gonna give you mine, and Marco will come out, do the finishing touches on the veteran stuff, and get this show crunk up. Okay? We're gonna get it crunk tomorrow. We need y'all to come in and participate. Don't hesitate. Just participate. Don't delay either. Get it on right, tight, long, strong. Okay? Who we got? One more. He said, BobbieD, guys, stay out of mainland China, baby. Yeah, man. You don't want to go to China. I wouldn't even go because now Hong Kong is pretty much like Beijing, China, because they're locking up people in Hong Kong that say anything adverse against China. Prior to the new laws that came in that mainland China enacted, you could talk anything you want to about China and they wouldn't touch you. But now everything you say is just like being in China. Hong Kong is pretty much like being in China. The USA has taken away Hong Kong's favorite rights nation status, which means that they don't get discounts and stuff that they were getting for their products and stuff again. So it's a big difference now, and I wouldn't go to Hong Kong. Mike, you're going for honorable cause, and I respect you for that. But you won't catch me there anymore. I'm glad that Lisa D and I went prior to the new laws and new rules taking over, because now we know how it was when they were free versus now they're under the authoritarian figure of Mr. Jinping. Okay, but that's it for now, guys. This body, Lisa saying for Lisa D, saying take care, God bless, and peace. Bye bye.